And now, I'd like to present the President and CEO of the International Center for Ethno-Religious Mediation, Basil Ugorji.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to welcome you all to our 5th International Conference on Ethnic and Religious Conflict Resolution and Peacebuilding. Can we give ourselves a round of applause, please? Listen, many of you have been here, have attended our conference since we started it in 2014. This is our 5th conference, and I want to thank everybody here. We have many people who came in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and here at Queen's College, you're here. I see Susan right here. She's smiling. I want to thank you all. Many of you flew from many countries around the world, from Africa, from Europe, from the Middle East, from Asia. Some people came from Latin America. It's really an honor to have you all here. And I also want to acknowledge the keynote speakers, the traditional royal family, the king from Nigeria, the Niger Delta area, who did the conventional opening prayer here. I want to thank NSC's here, Nova Southeastern University, represented by the director of the PhD program of Conflict Analysis and Resolution, Professor Muvungi. Professor Muvungi, I want to thank you for coming to join us here, and everybody here who came from many universities around the world. What we have come here to do is just a sign, a very symbolic contribution to world peace, building peace. And this year's conference, which is centered around the traditional conflict resolution, is an element in our conflict resolution field that has been really neglected sometimes in our academic discourse. And I know that the United Nations has done a lot of work. And I also want to recognize the presence of the United Nations Indigenous Peoples Issues Office of Indigenous Peoples Issues here, Mr. Brody, who is coming from the UN Secretariat right here. And all those who have contributed to helping us, Yale, who is over there, who has really helped, who is the person who networked and helped us hold this conference here. Can we give Yale a round of applause, please? Thank you, Yale. Just a little introduction to our conference and our organization. The mainstream media, as you all know, and those who will be presenting their research findings here, the mainstream research and media and everything has really focused on the Western approach to conflict resolution. And we have somehow neglected some methodologies and some practices that pre-existed, that predate the Western conflict resolution. And so little or no attention has been given to the systems and processes of conflict resolution that were historically utilized in ancient societies or are currently being used by traditional rulers, kings and queens, and those who mediate conflict at the grassroots level in their various communities. And in a thorough investigation of the syllabi that we use in our academic programs, we also attest to the fact that our traditional systems of conflict resolution have been neglected in our textbooks that we read every time, which is not really bad. I think the world has really, conflict has declined in the world, but I think it's very important that we go back to history And I know the UN has done a lot of work again, but this year I want to hear from the person from the Secretariat of Indigenous Peoples Issues to share with us what they have done. I think there is somehow a disconnect between the work, which of course they are doing, and especially from the conflict dispute resolution perspectives. So our goal is really to see how we can align our efforts with that of the UN to be able to help traditional and indigenous peoples, especially the kings, the queens, and the chiefs at the rural areas, and also academics to be able to focus on the traditional systems of conflict resolution and utilize the models that will emerge from the academic discourse, the practical contributions from practitioners who are here to be able to come up with a model that will empower traditional rulers, indigenous leaders, and people at the grassroots level to be able to mediate conflict. By doing this, I think we'll be able to contribute to global efforts in peace building and also help academics to find resources that we utilize in their teaching and learning of conflict resolution. So I want to thank you all. We're going to be having a powerful conference backed with research, field research, people from many places who are really encountering these issues in their various communities and countries, various perspectives from various subjects. So it's a multidisciplinary conference. So these 3 days will really be highly intensive, and I want to end by apologizing for keeping you waiting, a little bit running late, but I think at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. Thank you all for coming, and I look forward to listening to your presentations.